We've got some very familiar promotions on this week's episode as they were busy over at Fury FC 57, so we have 3 fights to show you from there, and the KO of the week is already competing strong for #1 in my book this year. And as always, we just have some brutal knockouts you are just not going to believe until you see them. And these are all a huge thanks to Caposa, who you should go follow on Twitter at Grabaka_Hitman to show him some support and to see more clips just like these daily. What is going on, everyone? It's the Casual, Lawton Veerkant, and this is Caposa's Corner. Kicking us off this week, we are going to MMA Series 48 in Russia for 1 fight. Here, we have a heavyweight main event that sees Natalicio Filo with a 16-5 record, and his opponent, Sergey Dyakonov, has a 13-2 record. Starting us off like normal with a first-round finish, we are nearing the 2-minute mark, and Sergey is about to show us what a starching is supposed to look like.
Dyakonov with a big right hand, knocks him out cold.
Yeah, a deadly 3-hook combo, which the last one missed due to his body already falling down to the canvas, and thankfully Sergey restrains himself long enough for the ref to step in and calls this fight. Just an absolutely dangerous display of power that he has in these hooks as he secures his fantastic first round win and improves his record to 14-2. Now we're off to visit Schlemenko FC 3, also in Russia, where we have 2 fights. And fun fact, this is also the promotion we featured last year a few times that is owned by Alexander Schlemenko, the former Bellator champion. So, for the first fight, we have a bantamweight matchup between Vitaly Chesnokov with an 8-6 record, and he's taking on Roman Arakelyan, who just has a 1-2 record. So, we're actually just within 1 minute of the second round of this one, and although this isn't the KO of the week, man, was it pretty damn close to securing that title. Yeah, just listen to that again. A spinning back fist from hell that basically did the job, but the ref doesn't intervene, so Roman throws 1 ground hook, and that is it. Just a nasty way to win this fight as he levels his record to 2-2 and hopefully has some more highlight reel-worthy knockouts in his future. For our second fight at Schlemenko FC 3, it is time for Caposa's KO of the week. Here we have a welterweight main event between Renato Gomez with a 26-13 record, and he's up against Alexei Shurkovich with a 13-4 record. So we have yet another fight that makes it to the second round, except this one is cutting it close on time because as we only have 10 seconds left and, well, just take a look. Surprise! Another spinning back fist, except this one is even more insane, which is absolutely why it made KO of the week this week. Gomez just sets this up perfectly with the low kick that he spins directly into the back fist from, and Shurkovich is down and out on the canvas. Just a beautiful sequence and a beautiful read from Gomez as he secures this second round win with just seconds to spare and improves his record to 27-13. Up next, we're gonna go visit Jungle Fight 105 in Brazil, where we have 2 fights to show you. For the first, we have a bantamweight bout between Mauricio Almeida with a 7-5 record, and his opponent, Rodrigo Muralha, has a 10-5 record. So this one happens quick as round 1 starts and we immediately go to the ground. Then what happens next? Well, we might need your opinion on it.
Até o momento sem eficácia.
Olha só a finalização!
Yeah, what the hell was that? Caposa said it appears to be some sort of modified arm triangle or Von Flue variant, and even suggested his own name of the cranium choke. But either way, Almeida, while on top, does seem to be pushing his head almost into the throat of Muralha, and just a few seconds later, he is left out and on the canvas. What a just bizarre way to win a fight, but hey, it worked, and Almeida secures this win, improving his record to 8-5. For our second fight at Jungle Fight 105, we have a featherweight main event title fight for the vacant belt between Kayake Costa with a nice 12-1 record, and his opponent, Julio Pereira, has an 8-2 record. So this one has a lot to talk about, so I'll try to keep it condensed, and the short version, these two went at it. So, the first round sees both fighters get dropped, and first down is Costa, who, while on the ground, eats some of these nasty elbows and ground and pound that opens his face up. Then, the fight makes it to the feet, and the ref calls for a time so Costa can be inspected by the doctors. And as you can see, his face is just cut all the way to hell, but somehow the doctors say keep on and we start over. After some more back and forth brawling and plenty of more blood, the first round finally ends. Yeah, damn, that was just the first round. Second round, trying to keep this quick again, Pereira is dropped just 45 seconds in and it looks bad. But yet again, he evades, and once the fight is stood back up, well, it's finally the end of this all-out war.
Parece que vai ser salvo pelo gongo Kaique. Júlio coloca a pressão, é fim!
With a literal second to spare, the ref finally calls this off as Costa is just eating some last-minute blows. What just an absolute war, though. I haven't seen a regional fight with that much blood in a long time, and these two guys are just warriors. So, congrats to both of them for this barn burner of a title fight, and to Pereira for securing the win, improving his record to 9-2, and he is your new Jungle Fight Featherweight Champion. Moving on, we're going to take a look at Lux Fight League 20 in Mexico for one fight. This is a flyweight matchup between Ramon Cardozo, sitting at a 9-4 record, and he's up against Fernando Saavedra with a 4-1 record. So, we are nearing the 2-minute mark of round 2, and this one is definitely not something you see every day.
It's proving to be a huge obstacle.
Oh, big elbow!
Look at that elbow!
Oh!
Unbelievable finish!
Yeah, out and standing up on his feet until he falls down, and the ground and pound is enough for the ref to step in, and this fight is over. Cardozo just times his elbow perfectly as it looks like his opponent is stepping in for an uppercut, and that just turns the lights out and sends him to the canvas. A fantastic win as he does this in spectacular fashion and improves his record to 10-4. Off to visit our good friends at Fury FC 57 in Texas, where they were busy this week, so we have 3 fights to show you. For the first, we have a bantamweight matchup between Gabriel Echeverri with a 2-1 record, and his opponent, John Yanis, has a 1-1 record. So, we actually had a few fights this week that end up going to the second round, but the good news is that it doesn't really matter because these finishes are all still unreal.
Great stance is really tall, so it takes that extra half second to change level.
Oh, and that is over.
Big knockout.
Holy hell, I actually don't think I've seen anyone just melt to the ground like that after being hit. I mean, seriously, look, he falls in like a perfect fluid motion, which I have just never seen before. Giannis puts on this fantastic sequence by feinting this jab, only to throw this huge overhand right immediately after that gets the job done. What a win for Giannis as he improves his record to 2-1 and now has this great highlight to look back on. For our second fight at Fury FC 57, we have a featherweight bout that has Jose Johnson with a 13-5 record, and actually used to compete in LFA and had a shot on the Contender Series back in 2020, which he sadly lost. And he's up against Dulani Perry, who only has a 4-1 record, but also has experience in LFA and fought on Tough 27, where he also sadly lost. These are some of my favorite ones because I'm not even sure what to say since the whole thing lasts only 12 seconds, so just take a look.
Now, gentlemen, for this fight.
Oh,
that's it!
And there it goes! Super KO from No Way Jose!
Now, I know that live angle wasn't the best, but take a look at these. A left jab followed by a huge overhand right and one singular hammer fist, and this fight is over. What an incredible win by Johnson as he quite literally wasted no time in this fight, securing the win in just 12 seconds and improving his record to 14-5. For our third and final fight at Fury FC 57, we have a featherweight matchup between Ken Glenn with a 9-8 record, who was also featured on the show last year, and he's taken on Diego Lopez, sitting at a 19-5 record, and oh, he's also someone we featured on the show last year, and who competed on the Contender Series in 2021, but unfortunately lost. So, this is a very rare one for us, guys, but we actually make it to the third round, and well, time is running out, so someone better make a move.
The last 15 seconds of this fight are not throwing bombs.
That level rocked him.
That is it!
Big knockout!
And he put him out with 20 seconds left.
Ouch. So the left hook catches Ken first and wobbles him. Then the uppercut to straight send him down, only for the 2 hammer fists to end this fight. What a win, as he now is sitting at a 20-5 record, and the Fury FC announcers mentioned that this might be the win that gets him into the UFC, so only time will tell, but we will be keeping our eyes open for Diego Lopez. For our last fight this week, it only makes sense to visit LFA 124 in Arizona, where we have a flyweight bout that has Federico Flores sitting at a 1-1 record, and his opponent Apuni Pagoa, who also has a 1-1 record. We've got another one that makes it to the second round, and just as we pass the 1-minute mark, well, Pagoa is about to make a statement.
Pagoa from Extreme Couture. Oh my goodness! That will do it!
And by statement, I meant here, eat this straight left to right hook combo and go down to the canvas. There was just some power and precision in that combo as Pagoa lands this win, improving his record to 2-1, and he's already an LFA, so if he continues to secure wins like this, he could have a very bright future ahead of him. As always, thank you to the legend Caposa for helping us with these lists. We wouldn't be able to do it without him, so go give him a follow on his Twitter at Grabaka_Hitman, and you can show him some support by checking out his Patreon at patreon.com/Caposa. And we want to say a huge thank you to all of these organizations for hosting these events every single week so we can enjoy them, and to the fighters, winners, and losers, and we will see you all on the next video. Peace!